Hi, this is Anil and welcome to the PHP series. We are going to begin with the PHP globals here. First, we will understand what is a super glober. Okay, super glober. Okay, so super globals are built-in variables that are always available in our scopes. So, what does this mean? This mean that the variable which we are going to use in the PHP coding we can also use in the function or anywhere inside that code. This means this is called super global variable. Okay, so let's understand super globals variable. So these are the super global variables: globals underscore server underscore request underscore post underscore get. Okay, and underscore files underscore env underscore cookies underscore session. Okay, we are going to use we are going to use these variables to understand more in the next slide, and we will understand it, where to use it, and what is the advantage of using these variables. Let's begin with the globals variable. So first we will understand what is global variables. So global variables, okay, so PHP stores all global variables in a array called globals inside this index. Okay, so let's see the example. This is example of global variable. Okay, I also shown you before that how to use this, so let's understand it again. So first I created two variables with the name x and y. X value is 75 and y value is 25. I create a function addition where I will add these two. So I created globals z and then globals x plus globals y. So why I just writing globals. Okay, so because outside the function I declare x and y value, so it will not read if we don't use the globals. Okay, so it's necessary to use the globals so that it will read every single x and y values every inside the function, and also read outside the function whatever we are doing. Like I am adding this inside the function, so then functions, and I create addition function, declare addition function, and then I print z, and the result will be 75 plus 25 100. Alright, let's check out the second one, that is server variable. And what is a server variable? Server variable is a PHP super global variable which holds information about header, paths, and script location. Okay, this is the basic definition and simple definition, simple to use. Okay, so you can see we have used an example, that is PHP started and then echo server PHP self, and these are the some codes which are very important. So PHP self, which shows the self PHP file, and the second one is server name, which shows in which server we are using. It will show everything, and then http host, it will show the host. http reference, it will show the http reference from which reference we are using the server, and http user agent. Also script name, what is the name of my script, my PHP script. So like this, there are uh, many values in the server variables. Okay, so we are going to check every values here in the next slide. This is the values. You can see there is a bunch of values with a different meanings. So first we will cover it from starting to ending. Let's begin. First is PHP self. This means returns the name of the currently executing script. Okay, the second one is gateway interface. It returns the version of the common gateway interface CGI the server is using. Okay, it returns the common gateway interface of the server. Okay, and the third one is server address. This means returns the IP address of the host server. For example, I am using the local host server, so it will return 127.0.0.1. This is the local host server IP address. And then the next one, server name. It will returns the name of the host server. For example, my server name is localhost, so it will return a localhost. If you are using something else, then it will return it. Server software, what software you was using. So to run a server on a PHP, we basically use Apache. Okay, so it will tell us which Apache version I am using, so returns the server identical string such as Apache 2.2 or 2.4. okay, like that. So let's go to the next one, server protocol. So server protocol returns the name and revision of the information protocol such as HTTP 1.1. Okay. Request method returns the request method used to access the page such as post. Okay, next one, request time returns the timestamp of the start of the request such as 1377687496, like that. Okay, like this we are going to use. You can use every single and taste it, just practice it. It will become more clear when you will just practice it, practice and practice, practice and practice, practice and practice. Okay, let's go with the next one, query string. So what does query string means? It returns the query string if the page is accessed via a query string. And the next one, HTTP accept, so returns the accept header from the current request. The next one, HTTP accept charset, returns the accept charset header from the current request such as UTF-8 ISO 8859. Okay. And the next, HTTP host returns the host header from the current request. HTTP referrer returns the complete URL of the current page and not reliable because not all user agents support it. Okay, this it means. Okay, If you use HTTPS, then what happen is the script queries through a secure HTTP protocol. Alright, and then remote host, and it will returns the host name and from where the user is viewing the current page. Remote address, okay, so returns the IP address from where the user is viewing the current page. Remote port returns the port being used on the user's machine to communicate with the web server. And the next one, script file name, so returns the absolute path name of the current executing script. And the next one is server admin, returns the value given to a server admin directive in the web server configuration file. Okay, so there are lots of server details you can get from these shortcuts. So like that, server port to find the port of your machine, and server signature returns the server version and the virtual host name which are added to the server generated pages. Okay, like that. And then path translated returns the file system based path to the current script, and then the script name returns the part of the current script URL returns the URL of the current script. And then we understand that this is the server's variable elements. Great. Let's go with the request variable. Let's understand the definition. PHP request is a PHP superglobal variable which is used to collect data after submitting the HTML form. Alright, so basically it's very simple. Here a form is created, you can see. Okay, so, and here is I created a post one to submit the form. Whatever we just write in the form, write like name and then submit it, then it will show the name. Okay, here, and this is the important thing, so just do some practice with this. Okay, it's time for the post variables. So let's understand what is the post variables. PHP post is a PHP super global variables which is used to collect form data after submitting the HTML form method post. Okay, post is also widely used to pass variable. Okay, so the basics and clear thing about the post, I want to say that post is you can see also used to secure your personal datas. Okay, so here you can see I created a form with a method post and an action PHP self. Okay, then I created a name, just insert your name and click the submit button, then it will show your name like that. Let's begin with the get variable. Post and get are just a little bit difference there. Post doesn't share your data, and in get method you can get your data very easily. So let's go with the upcoming topic, regular expressions.